It's the CalebDMTG show.
You like ska? I also like ska. That's probably why we're listening to it right now, huh? You know what's been doing really well for me as a pack one pick one is Tireless Tracker. There's other cards that I like here, right? Like Tropskid, Mindslaver, Regisar, you know, all that shit. Mentor can lead to some good decks. Swords, Control Magic, Resto. Let's just take the Nissa. Nissa's kind of unimpressive, but I do like sticking out her claim a bit here. Nissa over Finale is surprising to you? It should not be. Nissa might be the best green card in the cube. It wins a lot of games. It wins most games. Like, I wish I could look at the stats for Vintage Cube and see, like, what card has won the most games once resolving. Because, like, after Power, this has got to be very high up there. Like, I would take Craterhoof over it. I don't think I would take Natural Order over it, unless I already had Craterhoof. Oh, you're talking about small Nissa. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I just don't like Finale as much as most people. Fucking 3-mana Llanowar Elves or whatever the fuck. Channel is better? I actually don't think it is. Channel can lead to some like really inconsistent decks where your nut draw is really high, but it's very unlikely that you actually 3-0. Unless you just get super lucky, just high roll 3 rounds in a row. Channel's good. It's no Blade Splicer, but it's good. I take Nissa over Channel and Hoof, especially early on. Resolve Channel is what we're talking about. Oh, we're not going to talk about Channel, the channel that you draw when you're at like 8 life. It just does stone fucking nothing with your hand of Eldrazi that you also can't cast because you had to like build around this channel. Yeah, I can see why we wouldn't talk about that. Dismember's kind of a line there, huh? Something to think about. Doop. Alright. Well, that was the fucking ska playlist. Now what do I want to listen to? You think someone's taking all the dorks? Yeah, it's hard to say. People aren't taking mana dorks over Craterhoof, right? I think what's more likely is that the dorks just haven't been opened. And we'll see them in later packs. If you're green, you're not passing Craterhoof, right? What was the Bambi song? The artist is Bite Me Bambi. And all of their songs are good. They're all up on YouTube. I would not take Rafellos over Craterhoof. Craterhoof goes into Mordax and it's more important than Rafellos. Rafellos just fucking dies too much. Some people might, I guess. Just pulling the green card, even though I'm not going to play it. Send a better signal. Hey, Berserker Mars, thanks for the 23 months. I die too much. Valid. Everything dies sometime, right? Nice, Wolf. I did something similar the other day. I channeled out... It wasn't acidic slime. It was Frailes. I channeled into Frailes on 4. It just felt like the fucking stone worst. And then I drew a Eldrazi like a turn or two later. You know what I should do? I should order some fucking food. Make it easier for me to go hard on the Boozahol as we celebrate the last day of Cube. Or I could just make a frozen pizza. What do y'all think? Do I order pizza or make a pizza? Hey, Blasky, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 42 months. The issue with making a pizza is it would take multiple breaks, right? I need to go check on it. And it'd be a lot shittier. Order a frozen pizza? Popeyes? Ooh. Popeyes is a little messy for stream food. Do both? Oh my. I have the Rising Crust Jacks in the freezer. That'd be the frozen pizza that I would make. Which is fine. It's a bit much for little old me. With sword ordering. I should grab the Necromancy. Sometimes green-black's a thing. Elstrand's actually pretty good in your green ramp deck. It's like another Craterhoof. It does something real similar. I do not have a spouse stun lock. It's a fairly recent development. Well, it's been a few weeks now. You're fine, stun lock. I'm married to Chad. That's probably fine. Is it an open relationship? Honest question, how long do you think people usually wait before dating again after getting divorced? I'm not like super anxious to get back into it, because from what I remember of dating, it was fucking awful. Ooh, got a little something something for our excavator. It's probably like a person-to-person thing, right? Like everybody moves on at different speeds. Take the strip mine, wheel ren, maybe. The copter plays well with the excavator too. You're at 7 months and still not even looking. Yeah, I can see that. I can could see that. 0 days. A lot of people just stay well married. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of people have already done a lot of the moving on while they're already married, and that's like part of the... Either they have an open thing, or it's like part of the reason for the breakup, or... Yeah, we didn't really let things fester that long. Hey, Platypus Eggs, thanks for the 1500 bits. Order a pizza? Hell yeah. As soon as I'm done with the draft, I'll go refresh my water, grab an alcoholic beverage, and order myself a pizza. I can probably fucking multitask. Pizza plus bathroom break. I like the fetch with the excavator, is why I'm grabbing it, I guess. We also might wheel the red at 6. The Ash Lorder plays pretty well with the Crater Hoof, so that's a fine pickup. And Avenger's not a bad backup plan. Look at this. Plenty of 1-mana dorks. At our age, dating's awful, but women are more down to clown. Interesting. So do you recommend... So how does this clowning work? Do you recommend face paint? Should I be getting into the Juggalo Juggalette scene? Whoop whoop, motherfuckers. Magic, magic, ninja, what? Need the red nose. Like, mix it up. Water squirting lapel flowers. Oh yeah. Yeah, people like magic, right? Who doesn't like a magic show on their date? God, I should become that person. Just really confuse the hell out of everybody. Well, his dating profile said he was into magic. I thought he meant the card game.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Wintermute, thanks for gifting some subs. Hell yeah, congrats to Reno5, Rhinestone, Homesick Alien, Lyrit, and Bernardo DG. Congrats to all you fine folks, and thanks, Wintermute.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
That's just science, Freedom. That's just fucking science. Sorry you had a rough one, Texas Ranger. What did the dono say? Oh shit! We just got a $50 donation. Clambez says, get yourself some quality liquor this weekend on me, my dude. Hope you're doing okay. Well, thanks, Clambez. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna order some fine Boozahol. Maybe ride my bike to Woodman's, get some nice beer. I haven't had a nice beer in a while. Gaia's Cradle. This is gonna go well with all of our many mana dork. Yeah, honestly, if I was on a date and someone started whipping out magic tricks, that'd be kind of fun. Like, better than, like, bad small talk, but probably worse than, like, a good conversation. Would it matter if they were good at the tricks? I think it's almost better if they're, like, terrible. They're, like, trying to impress you. Even like dropping the deck and stuff. I am doing fine, Clan Bez. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, you like come out with like the magician's top hat and stuff, all ready to do some serious magic. You got the cane and whatnot, and then you're doing like the finding a quarter and like the thumb trick and shit. Taking Ballista, Primal Command's like fine, you know, if you have like a gobs of mana and you just want to tutor for something, Primal Command's fine. It's a little bit better if you have Eternal Witness in your deck. I took Ballista over it, because it's a mana sink, and it's also like a creature we can play on too. Right now we're a little short on creatures to play in the early game to make Gaia's Cradle look better. Ballista is that, so. Yeah, JRC. I think, I don't know if social media shit is allowed on Twitch. Maybe it'd be okay if I went into like just talking. If I wanted to have chat, do my about me. That could be hilarious, though. That could be fucking hilarious. Make an OkCupid profile for me or whatever. If they're a mentalist and start saying personal facts about me, I'd just leave. I'd be so not into that. Hey, Brudetted, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. A little bit of control. Yeah, it's not like green has like a ton of removal options, right? And Ballista is that. Look at that Academy going around. Jeez, JRC. Oh my god. Doki Doki Literature Club is not coming back. It's not happening. Do I tell people about my job before they Google me? No, I don't volunteer stuff. That's good, like, first date conversation, right? A lot of people really love Plow Under. It's a sort of a similar card to Armageddon, right? Where if you're ahead on board, you're probably gonna win. I just like my cards to be a little less high variance than that. Like, it's a card that I really like on the play, and I like it a lot less on the draw. It's a card that I like a little bit more if I have Eternal Witness. It's a card that I like in some matchups, but is like pretty trash against aggro. Hey, 50 Calebreeze, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing the prime! Hell yeah. Well, it's something to do on turn 1, huh? Get that turn 2 Nissa going. Or hell, just turn 2 Deranged Tournament so you can turn on your Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, not a bad pickup. Is Grill Signet better? Is Grill Signet just better than Hangerback? It seems better. Hangerback can crew Copter. Could give me multiple tokens for the Guy's Cradle. Will streaming provide me for multiple decades? I think so. We're like 5 years deep, and it's not like letting up or anything. I'm playing a game that's like older than dust. Probably gonna be around for a bit. For sure, Calabrese. Sorry, you also had a breakup recently. Yeah, Marbin are definitely sweet. Fuck. So we just passed that Uro. We passed an Oko. We're taking the Oko, right? We passed the Trop earlier. You'd think whoever took the Trop would take the Oko. Maybe they're further down. Maybe that Trop went like super late. Maybe we can take the Oko and wheel the search for tomorrow. Right now we just have a Sylvan Caryatid. Could find Breeding Pool, I guess. If we're not taking the Oko, we're just grabbing like a Rex Sage, which is fine, but not that exciting, right? Maybe Dryad will wheel? Maybe. I don't think I would play Dryad. For context, I value Dryad below Yavimaya Elder, and I value Yavimaya Elder very low. There are no duplicates in the cube. Am I taking Stips tonight? We could have time for a Stip after this draft. If you're gonna be up for the whole stream. You wanna try this Tekken into an Oath of Druids deck? Oh no. Oh no, that's not a good sign. We really just need a couple one-drop dorks, and we have like a really good deck here. That's all we're missing. We just have the one Llanowar Elves right now. It doesn't even matter what they are either, right? Like the Avacyn's Pilgrim, just like Windmill Slam. Would Yavimaya Elder be standard playable? That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Get in Elves of Deep Shadow. Trop or Bulk. Well, we don't... I mean, we saw Trop in Pack 1, but there's still a breeding pool that we haven't seen. Yeah, Noble Hierarcher Birds would be insane. Even Goose would be good, right? Goose gets a lot better with Oko. The Auto Picker deck Stip. We don't do those. I'm not a big fan of doing, like, 3-pack sealed versus, like, real decks. When you remove all agency from the streamer, things get rough. Deceiver Exarch, untap that Cradle. I actually kind of like Deceiver. It untaps Mana Vault too. Sorry, Twin Player. Metamorph is a pretty good card. Karn is okay. We're just gonna take the Ooze, I guess. Natural Earth Regeneratus is a thing. Really missing dorks, really missing dorks. I don't know what fucking green mage is out there without Cradle, Natural Order, or Crater Hoof that is like, yes! A mana dork! The thing that I need above anything else! but they got us good. It's possible that they just weren't opened. It's possible. Unlikely that only one mana dork was opened in the whole draft, but... Assault-type poop player? Yeah, Assault-type player could have taken, like, Goose and Noble Hierarch and Birds. For sure. But there's other, like, Llanowar Elves variants that just aren't very good in those decks. Hey, let's see. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months. Yeah, that's true. They could be, like, an upheaval opposition player who grabbed the Trop we're fighting over early game stuff with. Well, shit. Yeah, I wonder about that Rindrock. I wonder how often that helps. Slash hurts me. Dark Goldfish we literally banned from the stream because they kept stream sniping. They could still be watching. Because there's no way to, like, actually ban someone from fucking watching your draft or whatever. They're not necessarily doing it now, you know, they might just be in my draft pod, but it seems likely if they did it 3 days in a row and we told them not to do it, and then eventually banned them for doing it. Yeah, they weren't doing it to, like, queue into me. They were literally just doing it to, like, watch my picks and inform their draft. Real shitty. Why don't I play with a stream delay? If you play with a stream delay, people don't want to watch you because they want to interact with you in real time. It kind of defeats the purpose of a stream. I think it was Crokies that said that if you stream with a delay, it's like, that's called a VOD. It's no longer a live stream, right? With a long enough delay to actually hurt snipers. I guess I'll take the damn Dryad. There's like not even enough playables. It's worse than a VOD. Yeah, when you're watching a VOD, you're at least like watching people interact with the streamer in real time. Alright, Wall of Blossoms, your time has come. That's actually not bad filler. The cards that we just added. Oh, Dimir's Signet gets better. Now that we're splashing blue. Cool. Cool, we got ourselves a deck. What kind of pizza am I gonna order? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what's delivering. You want to backseat my pizza order?
Oh shit, what up?
Is one island enough? I think it is enough. Just to grab with the Elder. Yeah, we want a lot of forests for Nissa and such. We could actually play another land if we want. I kind of don't hate that. Hey, Air, thanks for the 33 months. You just canceled your Amazon Prime. Get fucked, Mr. Streamer. Oh, no! Frozen pizza? Yeah, maybe. That's the backup plan. Do they know it's important? Yeah, right. Call them up. Hey! Hey! I'm sorry your class is growing poorly, OSTN. I was not planning on streaming anything tomorrow. I think that's gonna be a day of rest for little old me. Playing port's not even crazy with the strip mine plan. Exactly, Kitty Jackal. It was a DMCA related decision. Basically, if bots are gonna comb my fucking VODs anyway, then I might as well throw them up on YouTube. And if they want to comb my VODs, they're gonna pay me $5 by Yemeni. I'm thinking about cutting Vastwood Seer. Yeah, it's either Vastwood Seer or maybe Ugin. Kinda like Ugin. Who's the artist for this? We're listening to Marvin. M-A-R-B-I-N. Marvin's the name of the band. And they're doing this this jazz funk fusion thing. Yeah, there's a link to my YouTube in the stream description. I started uploading to YouTube way more regular like after I fucking cut off. The VODs here after I paywalled them. It makes more sense, huh? At least they'll be up free to watch somewhere, huh? But like jazz? Sure. It's been kind of cool. You kind of get it, like a different audience too. People watch on YouTube that like wouldn't have watched my Twitch VODs. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just a bit of Tito's vodka and a Dr. Pepper. Mostly Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper with a Tito's aftertaste is what it is. You think Ugin is less busted in decks that play colored permanents? Yeah, less busted, but still busted. It's still great. Hey, Noble Helium, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 10 months. Yeah, if neither you nor the opponent have colored permanents in play, but you have an Ugin, then you are winning. You are winning that game. Also doesn't exile Nissa lands. Kind of sweet. Yeah, for sure, Electric 77. I almost have... I know it's like not a large number in comparison to what I do on Twitch, and it's not a large number in comparison to other Magic creators on YouTube. But I'm getting close to 6,000 subs there. I'm pretty excited about it. Is this my last night streaming? It is. This is the very last one. Yeah, Twitch came to me. They came to me in a Zoom business meeting. All the heads of Twitch, you know, the High Council. And they're like, we gotta let you go. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Seems like a weirdly convoluted way to do this, too. They performed the excising ritual. Sacrificed some bits to the bit gods. Happy birthday to you, Malagor. Yeah, tomorrow I'm catch up on sleep, do sleep type things, mostly sleep, and then I'm not sure what format I'm gonna stream on Thursday. I'm probably gonna try and do some time spiral something. Yeah, when they played the Charter course in my head, I was like, oh, please don't be reanimator. And then I, like, drew for my turn and looked back down at my hand. I was like, wait a minute, I wouldn't have cared if they'd, like, been a Grizzlebrand or whatever. Respect on the Tito's. Tito's is good. Oh, we're getting channeled out. Oh, farts. Oh, we're not getting channeled out. Okay, never mind. I rescind my old farts comment. Let's see. So we could go get Avenger, but Avenger's only making like 3 tokens. I guess we just go Nissa into Ooze. I think we're just playing a large Crisis on my next turn, assuming we're gonna tap with the Nissa here. Yeah, Wormcoil's very beatable, huh? They spent 3 cards getting that Wormcoil into play, too. They're about to draw 3 off Vision, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. Oh my god. Nice little turn 5 win. You rather have a DAC? Yeah, DAC is pretty good answer to Wormcoil Engine or Blightsteel. Yoko's so nutty. Especially good versus decks that are, like, cheating large things into play. I didn't try playing Reanimator while Oko was dominating Legacy, but I can't imagine it was very fun. How does Dax steal Wormcoil? He's the greatest fucking thief in the multiverse. Should've locked it up tighter. Hey, good night, Drawley. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if my food is actually coming. Let's give it a little check-in here. They're making my order. Hasn't been confirmed if it's getting picked up yet or not, but it's getting made. Not gonna get my hopes up. If we had a 2-drop instead of the Yabamai Elder, there'd almost be something to going Dimir Signet into Smuggler's Copter here. What happens if it gets made but there's nobody to pick it up? They cancel the order and fucking DoorDash refunds me. And I make a sad pizza. Awful for the restaurant? Maybe. I imagine that DoorDash would cover it, right? If they don't have a driver to pick it up. It seems like it's on them. Not the restaurant. It was on them, but you had to make them do it. Yeah, so it was like more work for you. I think Wendy's will survive. I think they can eat the loss if that thing happens. If some such disaster occurs. Still shitty. DoorDash would also survive. They eat the difference. Wendy's does not sell pizza. I wanted to order a pizza, but the only pizza place that was open to deliver to me was Papa John's. I can't fucking stand Papa John's. They milled the strip mine. Beautiful. Hey, Mole Man, thanks to the sub, thanks to 10 months. Prime dollars for the pizza fund, yeah. Oath hasn't screwed us over yet. I gotta imagine they've got better hits than Excavator in their deck. Hoof just, like, straight up does not do anything here, right? Like, we can crew the Smuggler's Copter, sack Ooze, go get Hoof. And then they all get +3/+3, so it'd be a 6/6 Copter. A 7/7 Ooze is 13. And an 8/8 Crater Hoof. I guess they have to chump with the Excavator. What other national pizza chain is better? Any of them. Literally any of them. Even Little Caesars. I think you mean especially Little Caesars. Domino's is trash and pizza it's even worse. Okay. I don't care what your preferences are for shit pizza. I honestly don't care. Why would that be something that I fight you over? Yeah, so they go to 2 here. If the Oath of Druids finds a Wormcoil engine, we get to kill them in the air with Copter. And then we also have, like, this Walking Ballista. So I think we're in a fine spot. I agree with that, Contiv. The garlic sauce isn't that bad. It's the Papa John. The issue with Papa John's is, one, it tastes like just trash. Like they just like took sludge off the street and then like painted it to look like a pizza. You know, like you're just like literally eating refuse. And then the other issue is that it's like just like absurdly greasy. So you're getting like the max amount of like grease on top of this. And then it gives you gut rot because it's just like it just has way too much grease. Like the last time I had Papa John's, I was like literally taking like a paper towel and like fucking patting it down to make it quasi-edible. And I don't mind greasy pizza. It's just like way too fucking much. Hut's more greasy. If Hut's more greasy, like I mind it less because it doesn't taste nearly as bad. But I also don't order Pizza Hut. You know, it's not like my go-to. My go-to is like not even a chain place at all. I'd much rather order from a local restaurant. The local places around here like aren't terrible. What's the best pizza available in the US? It kind of depends on what you mean by available. Because there's chains that are not fast food chains, right? Like Lou's has a bunch of places. Lou's is pretty accessible. I think you can even like order them delivered. I have a soft spot for Lou's. Lou Malnati's. I do think Pie's Pizza in St. Louis is better than Lou's. But most people that like that style of pizza haven't tried Pie's. And there's only a few locations, and they're all in the St. Louis area. But that's my favorite pizza. My favorite pizza that I've had here in the States. And Cypherus has had pie pizza? Nice. I'm glad it's not just me. Inarguably the best? A place you like is inarguably the best. Well, that must be why I never hear people argue about pizza ever. Just never. Everyone just agrees that one place that you like, got it hands down, unanimous. God, fuck this hand. Do we go to 5? I kind of want to go to 5 on the play. Like, this is good, but like, Wall Blossoms into what, right? Okay. Zane could maybe do something. How do I feel about Deep Dish? Well, the 2 places that I just listed off are both Deep Dish places. I would not get a Thin Crust at Lou's. I think that's a mistake. The Thin Crust that I had at Pie's was good, though. Which is one of the reasons that I consider them a slightly better pizza place. And there are some places that are known for their deep dish where you should really be getting Thin Crust, I think. Giordano's comes to mind. But in general, yeah, I like deep dish. Deep dish is not like an everyday sort of thing, right? Like it's heavy. It's a thing. It's an event. But it's also quite good. I guess I'll make them fucking activate it. See what they're gonna kill me with. You don't have time to research pizza before you order pizza. Anytime I'm in a new place and I want a good pizza, I just go by the Yelp reviews. You're not gonna like 100% get like the actual best pizza in a region, but you're gonna get good pizza. Maybe just like order whatever people say is good on Yelp. That is a good Colligan's command. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have not had JV Alberto's. The perfect draw. Where's that fucking Wall of Omen's hand that we had? Can we beat that? Let them sneaking in a Sphinx and hitting us for 6 once? Yeah, I could probably beat that. Oh, you said we can beat that? Yeah, I agree. We'll see what the next thing they sneak in is. Oh no. They're detutoring. Alright, time to hover. Yeah, that's good enough. They blow up 2 lands and get to keep a 5/5. Double-decker pizza? Oh, man. So it doesn't come from my favorite establishment, or like what I think is the best establishment. But one of my favorite pizzas in the States is a double-decker pizza made in the small town that I grew up in. And you know that, like, whatever fucking small town establishment that you, like, really like, you know, and the best pizza in the United States is not coming from a town of, like, 8,000 people in the, like, middle of fucking nowhere, Wisconsin. Obviously. But there's, like, some nostalgia involved, right? That's, like, I don't know. Every time I go back and get to try it, yeah, I'm just in fucking heaven. And they, and like I'll order an extra pizza to take home with me, and throw it in the freezer. It's so good. It's just so unbelievably good. Just the flakiest of crusts, right? And then they do the double-decker thing where there's like a pizza stacked on top of another pizza. And they call it Chicago style for some reason, even though I never saw anything like that in Chicago. And then they like roll the pizza up into the flaky crust. So it's like stuffed crust, but it's stuffed crust that's like, you know, the pizza. And the toppings are all insane, and it's so soft, and oh my god. The sauce is a little spicy, just the way I like it. Anyway. Yeah, right, Commando Zacko? You get those old flavors jogging your flavor memory. Oh my god! This is like our Black Lotus. We only have the 1 mana dork. Argue about Wendy's and their competition. Oh, Wendy's doesn't have competition. No, I'm just playing. Culver's is alright. Are they slow discarding? I'm gonna reanimate. Gonna reanimate a Sphinx, get me good. At least we know this tracker isn't getting Colligan's commanded. We can actually beat a Sphinx. Not easily. But like we just need natural order for a hoof, right? Or maybe even just hoof. I think Ooze is better than Deranged Tournament, because we don't have to pay the upkeep and it starts growing. No, my graces. It's probably better to make an ooze and crack a clue than run out the hermit here. So unless this Entomb does something real nasty, we do get to draw 3 cards next turn. This Entomb for Bolas's Citadel? Interesting. I'm not gonna pay the Echo on the range tournament. We need to be able to cast a Crater Hoof if we draw into it. Alright. We might have one more turn here. If they can deal us 2 damage, then no. There's a reason I wanted to find the hoof this turn, right? Yeah, we almost went through half of our deck. And we weren't just drawing towards Hoof, we were also drawing towards Natural Order. Hell, I bet Ballista might have even been able to answer Sphinx. Not with the Welder in play. Well, yeah, because you can ping the Welder first. You want to play O-Stone? I do not. I do not want to play O-Stone. I almost want to splash Winds after that game. They are still a sneak deck. Yeah, Winds and Thalia both look like kind of good. Oh well. Am I the top Magic streamer? It depends on what you mean, Dr. Mundo. I've been going for a while. If you're just going by pure viewer count, then Crokies has me beat for sure. Yeah, generally you don't count people that, like, only do one brief stream when they're, like, mainly streaming other games. looking bad. I was kind of hoping we would draw something to do in between Llanowar Elves and Nissa, but... Definitely the top Magic streamer on my own channel, yeah. Do I play much Arena? I play some Arena. Some months I qualify for the tournament thing. I've done the double Mythic thing a couple of times. But I'm mostly a Moto streamer. The main reason for that being that, like, a lot of my favorite formats are here on Moto. Legacy, Modern, Vintage Cube. I stream more Arena when there's a new set out. Like, I play Limited and Standard on there. We just try and stabilize here. We could, like, Natural Order for Avenger and play a land. Or we could play Nissa. The issue is the Nissa land's just chumping, and they can clear Nissa if they want to. It doesn't actually, like, bring us ahead. We could play the land first before we Natural Ordered and get, like, one more token. Getting one more token is better if we draw Gaia's Cradle. Dream Instrument's almost interesting. Why not Hermit? The issue with Hermit is that it, like, just blocks for a turn, whereas the Avenger bricks a pack rat and then the tokens grow. A Gaia's Cradle still here would have been good, right? Gaia's Cradle into Nissa. Oh well.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Nietzsche, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months. Oh, that doesn't fucking work, does it? Yeah, I guess I don't see any live top decks now. Oh well. Yeah, the big issue this game was not drawing anything to do in between Llanowar Elves and Nissa. Like, if you just, like... And our deck has a lot of 3-drops, right? So, like, if you just have a 3-drop there, Then you just start going with tracker or something. And the pack rat matters a whole lot less. Then you get to play the Nissan time. You don't have to do the early natural order, just have blockers. Drawing Gaia's Cradle also like could have saved us. I don't think the Sneak Primus mattered that much. There's a lot of things that like help them close the door, right? Like just having a removal spell for the Avenger also wins in the spot they were in. More came down to our draws. Yeah, rats off to ya. Hey, Sage of Madness, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months. Yeah, dorks. Obviously, the game where you sit there and don't do anything is probably a game where you didn't have many decisions. I should fucking see if my food's coming. My food, though. It's not looking likely. Fuck. Yeah, I wanted something in my tummy when I, so I could maybe get a little bit more boisterous with the boozahol. When am I fighting chat members? Whenever I find out your address, man. You ever see, what was the name of that movie? The Clerks spin-off. That they then made a sequel to. Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I always liked the end of that movie, where they just, like, track down all the people that, like, were heckling them online. It's just, like, a bunch of, like, random people, small children and stuff. Beat the crap out of them. It's good. That does not surprise me, DC Sports 8. Fair enough. Yeah, the restaurant closes at 11:30, and it's 11:37 where I'm at. And it doesn't say that a driver has my food already. God, is this just gonna be like dying to pack rat the league? Is that what we got going on here? At least this game we can like put some stuff in front of it. Hafu hasn't played with Caleb. Yeah, I mean, nobody has among us. And that's not by my choice. I actually got preemptively banned from Among Us due to power concerns. They wanted the game to be fun for everybody. They didn't want just like one person winning every single time, so that's why you've never seen me stream that one. Is there a reason we're not Okoing the rat? I think we beat the rat with the biogenic ooze. They grow their rat when they activate rat and have to discard a card. Biogenic ooze just grows my oozes at a turn. I also wasn't sure like what kind of disruption that they have, right? They've drawn a lot of card, have Force of Will going. They might have just wanted to like play a sweeper. As long as we're chilling here, I kind of just like making ooze tokens. Yeah, the turn where it was clean to Oko the rat and the Baleful Strix got to attack Oko down, and then it would have been at 1 loyalty or whatever, and then who knows if they counter the next thing you play, and you just lose the Oko. I don't know. Just activating Ooze seemed better. They have all their mana up. It might not have actually been better, but it seemed better to me. Next turn I think I might just make a giant Krasis. Also seems like a good reason to maybe not care about Pack Rat too much. Yeah, very different from the game where I just like didn't have anything going on. Would I like it if Oko was not in the cube? No, Oko belongs in this cube. At this point, I don't really want to run out the Oko until they reanimate the Ration Rider. Like, the Ration Rider is in their deck to reanimate. I think I'm going to need to turn that into a 3/3. Yeah, right, Rock? Yeah, exactly. People are tinkering for fucking Blightsteel Colossus on turn 2 or 3 or whatever. And I'm not sure why Oko shouldn't be in the cube. Or having your hand mind twisted or whatever the fuck. I wouldn't put Oko in unpowered cube. Mind Twist is also a one-card combo, Krishwan. What's your point? Fucking Black Lotus is a one-card combo. If you're designing a cube to have like a good gameplay experience, you're not putting Soul Ring in it. You're just not. That's just not the point. That's not the purpose of this cube. Kind of reads like they're gonna play Sweeper. Caleb, why aren't you elking the pack rat? Caleb, you idiot! Why no Oko? I mean, right here it might even be still super wrong. Because they do have an Ashen Rider in the graveyard, and the Ashen Rider is in their deck to reanimate, right? So playing the Oko here, like, it feels good because we're turning the Mana Vault into a 3/3, but it might be a game-losing play. That might be, like, literally only the way that we lose this game, is letting the Ashen Rider our Oko. So, it's very possible that I should just be activating the Use here. But the mana fit this way pretty well. We still have, like, Tireless Tracker and Yabba My Elder drawing cards and stuff. Do some digging, find us a hoof or something. Yes, this is all bad for me. You see what I mean? Now Ashen Rider gets to kill the Oko. Whereas we could be sandbagging the Oko to turn the Ashen Rider into a 3/3. And then they'd, like, have a much more beatable board. The good news is, everyone that's asked me why I haven't played Oko for the last, like, fucking 6 turns gets to see in slow motion why I was sandbagging it. Bad news is I should have kept sandbagging it. I wasn't expecting Living Death. Like, they just had, like, a normal reanimation spell for Ashen Rider. Then, like, we get to draw a bunch of cards with Tireless Tracker. It takes them, like, 3 turns to kill us. Do I think they block? I mean, I gave them the option. Obviously, I'd rather they block the questing beast before we put the Ugin. Losing our board is worse than losing Oko. Well, again, the Oko answers the Ashen Rider. So it doesn't matter if you're thinking, like, do I play this Oko or not? We can keep advancing our board by activating the Ooze, right? It wasn't necessary. Yeah, playing the Oko wasn't necessary to beat what they had going on. The cool thing about this situation is if the Ashen Rider serves at the Ugin, then we get to smack them with Questing Beast. If the Ashen Rider doesn't serve, then the Ugin just gets to, like, uptick on their face, threaten alt, that sort of thing. Hey, Sergeant Snuggles, thanks for the sub, thanks for 7 months. Free Death Cloud? Yeah. Yeah, free Death Cloud. Yeah, ideally on Thursday, I'll be jamming some TSR drafts. Ideally, we'll have opponents for that. More on the board when we were closer to parity. Well, the only card that we played into was Living Death. If they played a normal sweeper, like a Damnation, then we still got a lot of value, and we still have Oko going. If they played a reanimation spell, the way that I played it, then we could like draw through it with Tireless Tracker. How'd they even get this Grizzlebrand? Oh, there should be a Shallow Grave somewhere, right? Oh, Corpse Diff, they kicked it, sure. Yeah, Frantic Search with 1 card in hand. Hidden Grizzlebrand, cast Corpse Dance. Must be. I love that fucking guitar tone, though, there. It's very rockin'. Yeah, they got 7 extra cards off that Grizzlebrand, so I think our odds of drawing out of this one are pretty small, pretty low. How am I doing today? I'm doing alright. I'm doing solid. I'm a little, what's the word? I'm a little fucking ecstatic that we hit that, that emote level. I thought there was a good chance that I would never fucking hit that thing. Like, never in a million years. But we had an ass load of gifted subs, not just today, but over this whole Cube season, that actually put us in range of it. This doesn't do anything, right? Crater Roof itself is an 8/8, and the Questing Beast is a 7/7. Cruise Smuggler's Copter with a tree, yeah, but then it's just like attacking as a 3/3, just gets blocked by Ashen Rider. The issue here is that you play the Crater Hoof and you don't beat a single removal spell or counter spell, and they have 6 cards in hand. I kinda wanna pass. I understand that Questing Beast has Death Touch, I get it. You're putting them on 6 lands. Copter can't grow, not if you're crewing it with the Caryatid. If you're crewing it with the Caryatid, then that means that this ability is already resolved. Do I beat them otherwise? I might. If their hand is like removal spells and counters. What if I like land a deranged tournament or whatever? Revenger or some such thing. Could beat all kinds of removal spells. Could beat all of the single removal spells if we landed an Avenger or something. You don't think it's gonna get better than here? Well, it's fucking awful here. What do you mean? The only risk to waiting, the only risk is that they might have a mind twist or something, and then you don't get to like make them use the removal spell when you play the hoof. If they had a removal spell, would they attack? Maybe. They're at 7. Maybe they're worried about hoof. I'll fucking do it, but I'm not nearly as convinced that it's the correct play as the rest of my chat is. Nice, Doug Life. You gotta have me covered. Y'all realize that whether or not the Crater Hoof works or doesn't work doesn't mean that it's the correct line, right? Everyone's like on their ready to like fucking disavow or approve the line. Possibly I should have played the Forest. I've been sandbagging it in case I get an Avenger, because that's pretty important. But if they have Mana Leak, then that stops. Oh, they already burned Mana Leak. If they have Gear Hulk, then they just Gear Hulk back Force of Will. They have a counter, it's not getting better. That's not necessarily true. You could bait the counter on something else. They might just like not have that much gas left in their deck. They might not have a lot of gas left. Maybe they need Grizzlebrand and Packrat to be able to actually win. There's a lot of factors that you just don't know. You're making a lot of assumptions, right? And like I said, if you draw like an Avenger or Natural Order into Avenger, if their hand is all like Doomblades, if it's all removal spells, then you can still beat that. Bye. We'll see. This looks like a Corpse Dance. Maybe. Nope, here's down. Oh, there goes my board. You know what card is really easy to beat with a Hero's Downfall? Wait. They didn't block with the Snapcaster? They needed to put Ashen Rider in front of the Copter. And put the Snapcaster in front of the Questing Beast. And then they live at 1. I think they missed the Death Touch Trample. Jeez. Wow. I'll take it, huh? I'll fucking take it. Just fell backwards into that one. I like how they had the card that could beat us, and it's also the card that I wanted to play around. And then Chatsline still just wins anyway. The fucking... just like, face first through the door, just gets there. No justice. No justice in the fucking world. Let's put a Nissa in here. They should have downfalled QB. Maybe in response to the Crater Hoof. Here's downfall to QB. And then everything gets, like, grows less. They kind of like chose the one line that they could lose from there. How else do you go through the door? Usually use the doorknob instead of fucking face planting through. Downfall in response lets Copter be crewed. Yeah, but the Copter just gets blocked. It just gets blocked by their fucking 5/5 flyer. Normally against Reanimator, this is like the sort of hand that's just way too fucking slow, but our deck's kind of way too slow. Chat lethal being correct. Again, because a line wins does not make it correct. I went over this. Right, the Snapcaster can't block Questing Beast. They just downfalled the wrong thing. Downfalled the Crater Hoof instead of the QB there. You're mostly facetious. That's not allowed. You can't be face Tias around here. So Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall is good, but it is just like build your own divination, right? Because Mystical Tutor is -1 card and Recall's +3. It's not that scary. The nice thing about it, the nice thing about that interaction is that you get to, if you have a hand where Mystical Tutor would be dead, you get to use it to find your land drops, right? It's not like it's some unbeatable play. Love seeing Tracker resolve. I mean, if they kill the Questing Beast before the Crater Hoof even resolves, then we just have nothing close to enough damage. Because then not only do I not have a Trample Death Toucher that they can't block with Snapcaster, but it's also, like, giving me less power on board from the Crater Hoof trigger. We crew the Copter in response. Okay. The Copter got crewed anyway. Oh, it becomes a 6/6, not a 5/5. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe it's right to let the ability resolve. It's also in the past. Now's the time to start discussing how good this Nissa is. I didn't actually think about my next turn at all, as to like whether or not it was correct to play the Smuggler's Copter versus playing Llanowar Elves or cracking the Clue. Just zero forethought. Playing by sense of smell over here. I lose to a counter or double removal. No, I would have lost to a single removal spell if they played it correctly. We've been over this. we literally spent like minutes talking about how killing Questing Beast was good enough. Correct, red 7. They go to 1, and then we have no board. Can I explain why I took Valky over Hoof the other day? Wow. How fucking dare you? Yeah, I almost didn't crew the copter. I almost played the Llanowar Elves to crew the copter, but then I realized if I wanted to get value off the loot, it's a little bit better to have the Llanowar Elves to bin. Well, that's not a bad card to draw versus the Living Death deck. I'm not gonna run it out here, or Living End.
Oh shit, what up?
I'm just gonna pass, crack Clue on their turn. Hey, just Macy, thanks for giving a sub to Special Effects. Mayugan. Well then. Glad you joined the tunes, D-Goat. Yeah, face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot. They want the Grizzlebrand to go to the graveyard. And I want their Snapcaster to go to the graveyard. So we reached out in accord there. Whee! Well, this is it, folks. The last cube.